12 straight international games for Canada. He hasn't given up a goal in a Team Canada sweater since the quarterfinals in the Olympics over 2 years ago. And Jonathan Quick is back in goal for the USA. He didn't get much help in game number 1 against Europe. He'll need more tonight. Maybe he'll get a little of that from Dustin Byfuglien. As you saw him on the bench, he's back in the lineup. Wes McCauley and Eric Furlaut are the referees. Shane Heyer and Michel Cormier get the honor of being the linesmen in a Team USA, Team Canada tilt. Sidney Crosby in the starting lineup, so is Ryan Kesler. Craig, what do you expect right off the hop?
Well, already there's more energy in this building than there has been for any game to this point. Everybody had this one circled on the calendar. The desperation that the Americans need, though, is evident. The question now is who will be the team that gets a little over-aggressive and spends the night in the penalty box. If that becomes an issue, I think that's an advantage for the opponent.
Ryan Kesler with Blake Wheeler and Justin Abdelkader. John Tortorella has shuffled his lines around. The Canadians stay exactly the same as they were in game number 1. And they have Sidney Crosby on the ice with Patrice Bergeron and Brad Marchand. The Americans got the puck in the case
to have any success.
He's moved Justin Abdelkader right up the lineup. He felt that he needed to give him more ice time because he liked the way he played, and he's playing him against Crosby's line. Drew Doughty. Jay Bouwmeester is his partner. Americans have had a couple of shots, but none that have hit the net so far. And we're 4 minutes plus in. John Carlson to center. Here's Patrick Kane. Stepan takes over. Kane goes to the net. Parisi's in front. Loose puck. Price makes the save. They score. Ryan McDonagh followed the play to the net, and USA is on the board first.
Right on cue, traffic to the front of the net is what causes this goal. It's Ryan McDonagh coming from his point. Transition in the neutral zone. Once again, backing the D off was Patrick Kane. And watch McDonagh knocks Vlasic into Price, gets the rebound himself. Now you might question, is there any kind of contact here? No question the fact that McDonagh pushed, but I don't think that had any end result on Carey Price. Price couldn't find the rebound, had a body in front of him.
With the puck around to the boards, Joe Thornton is back for it. Going to bounce off the skate. Fortunate to get it to Shea Weber. And he'll send the puck to center. Erik Johnson and Byfuglien, another defensive pair. Vlasic and Weber back for Canada. Ryan O'Reilly tips the puck in. Joe Thornton is in on the forecheck. Byfuglien got back first. O'Reilly gets the puck in the boards. Cycles back for Duchesne. He left the puck for Thornton. Centering pass comes back to Vlasic. He waits, shoots, just missed the net. Duchesne scores! A carom off the end boards, and Matt Duchesne has tied the game 1-1.
It's puck protection down low from Thornton. Thornton gets out of the way. You can see the push off there by Jonathan Quick. He's trying to read where this puck goes. Eric Furlaut shows us from the referee can. Great positioning by the official. Byfuglien can't win the battle on Duchesne. Loses his man underneath, and a heads-up play by number 9. Back of the net.
Matt Duchesne from Haliburton, Ontario. Set up by Vlasic from Montreal and Thornton from St. Thomas. It's a 1-1 tie. Quick after the puck, Corey Perry scores! "14 seconds after the Duchesne goal. There's some discussion about this, about whether it's going to count, but Corey Perry looks like he's put Canada in the lead.
You go back to the American Game 1, where James Van Riemsdyk had one called back that hit off his chest. Here in the neutral zone, Tavares gets in the hands of Parise, a backhand, innocent-looking puck, and this is one that Jonathan Quick tries to push the rebound out of harm's way. Wes McCauley actually is the official here who shows us, and that one's just right off.
It'll be easy for the Americans to get through the neutral zone. Pacioretty tried to clear the puck, he couldn't. Right in front, Matt Duchesne scores! Big turnover, big goal. Matt Duchesne's got a pair. It's 3-1 Canada.
Jim, Jonathan Quick has just got to be shaking his head. In game one, it was odd man rushes. Here, another fluky play, a bouncing puck, but what a heads-up move by
A race. Abdelkader won it, beat out the icing call, and the Americans have the puck. Niskanen's shot rattled off some bodies and didn't get through to the net. Here's John Tavares with Bergeron. What a move! Tavares into some skates. He scores! Ryan McDonagh is arguing this one as well, but it's signaled a goal. John Tavares with a brilliant move heading to the net, 4-1 Canada.
Well, we've seen some great individual stick handling by so many of these players. Here's an outside-inside through off the skate of both Bergeron and McDonagh. Now, McDonagh's going to say, is that interference? We've already seen one challenge now, though, off two skates and in. So it's not a kick in. Max Pacioretty challenging his players, and I just don't think when you have best on best, that really works very well.
Here's Joe Thornton waiting for Matt Duchene, and he missed on his pass. Remember, Duchene has two. And he's back after the puck. Ryan Suter drifts back after it. So you're saying that perhaps it should have been done internally and not publicly?
I think that's a huge part of it. These guys have sacrificed their time. They know what they need to do. They know they're under the gun and will be criticized if they don't play well.
Here's McDonagh with a shot. Rattles around in front off some bodies. Oshie got his stick up on Pietrangelo. Now he's down on top of him from behind the net. Price made the save. He can't find the puck. It's in the net. And with 2:32 to go in the third period, it's a 4-2 game if this counts.
I think this is James Van Riemsdyk's going to get a no goal again, or pardon me, Johnson, not Van Riemsdyk. Very much like the Van Riemsdyk play. He knocks this with his arm. The question is, did anybody get control of it after? I wouldn't be surprised if Mike Babcock challenges this. Watch number 6 coming down here. Van Riemsdyk's in front. This has been a sloppy time here that I know Mike Babcock won't be happy with. Oh, sorry, it was Van Riemsdyk. And then a chip after. So it's Joe Thornton. From the angle I saw, you saw the arm of Van Riemsdyk knock it. Had it gone in directly there, it wouldn't have counted, I don't think, but it's Joe Thornton who puts it in himself. Look at the stick of Thornton right there. He knocks it back towards Price. Can't feel too good.
Timeout complete. U.S. wins the draw. Here's Kane again with a shot. Price the save. The rebound chipped to center by Patrice Bergeron. And now he goes after Ryan Suter and forces Kane back into his own zone. And Team USA is running out of time. Ryan Kessler spun around and knocked down. Doughty clears the puck all the way down the ice. And there'll be one last face-off because there's 5 seconds left.
Well, the second guessers begin. There's been all kinds of criticism from ex-players to media about the USA and the work that they've done, the job that they've put out on this ice. And for John Tortorella, it's got to be interesting benching his 2 Columbus Blue Jacket players. What kind of impact will that have as you get the season started?
Dubinsky and Jack Johnson. Canada's 2-0, and the Americans will not advance to the playoffs at the World Cup.